What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Bofino1, bringing you guys in another YouTube video, and today I want to do, I guess this is kind of like a little rant, of basically why people are quitting DC Universe Online. So this game has been out for a very long time. I've been playing this game since I was a junior in high school, so since I was 16 and now I'm 23, so you can do the math. I've been playing the game for a while. I've been playing the game, I would say, off and on, so I never... like, I would get into the game, play it, and then, like, kind of stop, and then get into it again and play it, and then kind of stop. But this is probably the most consistent I've been as of right now. My CR is, like, 252 or 253. So I'm pretty much, like, I'm not quite in the elite class, but I'm almost there, and this is probably the highest I've ever have been, or closest I've been to the elite class. And as I've gotten higher level, you know, I'm also in a league now, so I try to go back and do old missions, so, you know, I can get, prestige tokens, and, you know, donate gear that basically I can't wear anymore, or some would say trash, to the league, you know, so we can get our generators going, blah, 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 blah. But I have noticed, though, as I have moved up and going back to old missions and even playing in the higher missions, some of the reasons why people quit DC Universe Online. The number one thing I think for a lot of people, and this is probably in a lot of like open world games like this, but I'm just saying particularly this game, is the trash talking. Literally, you'll go in missions and you'll have people arguing about should they do this feat, or how they should do this, or how they should play the game, or how they should play the mission for like 15 minutes. Like, I kid you not, yesterday I was doing, what was it? I think it's like Ultimate Soldier or the Soldier mission, whatever. And literally there was this tank that was just complaining over and over about how they wanted to do this feat. And because they were a little higher level than most people, they felt as if they were superior. And that's another problem with this game, is people think that CR means everything. And that kind of goes with part of the problem with DC Universe is the game has become pay to win. So there's a thing where you're able to jump up your CR, or CR skip is what some would say. Back in the day when the game like first came out, you had to literally grind. That's what I had to do. You had to grind. Now, the newest update, maybe it came out, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, you can literally go to certain vendors, and if you have enough source marks, you can go buy gear that would jump up your CR. However, that's the issue, is that you have people that they were maybe level, I don't know, 100. Now they're like almost level 200, and they have a high CR, I guess, but they have no skill points. Skill points is what makes your character burn, whether you're damaged, or if you're a healer, heal, or if you're a controller, give power, you know? So if you don't have those skill points, it's like they have to weigh out. So if you have a high CR, you need to have high skill points. So they need to weigh themselves out for your character to be good. You know, it's almost like, for instance, like me. Someone could have higher skill points than me, but they have lower CR, and I have a higher CR but lower skill points, but I'll do damage to them because my gear is better. So they have to kind of outweigh themselves. They have to weigh equally. And I think that's part of the reason is, like, one, it's pay to win so much. And for those who don't know the game, people, like, when you do the missions, you get feats just for completing missions sometimes, just for completing them. And so if you're CR skipping or CR jumping, you're not getting those feats. Like, I kid you not, I had a healer the other day in a mission that was 210, had 80 skill points. And then he was calling, or whoever it was, he or she was calling people out saying, oh, you guys suck, it's this and that. And in reality, it wasn't the people that were sucking, it's she didn't have enough skill points to give enough heals out to, you know, everybody around, you know, things like your trinkets, just a lot of stuff. And I think that's a big issue with the game, is that people are not, they're CR jumping, and the game is promoting pay to win. So a lot of people that are like the OGs like myself that, you know, had to sit there and actually grind, they're frustrated with the game. They're like, okay, we got all these noobs, we got these people that have high CRs but low skill points. Another thing I think that's a big issue with the game, so let's just go back. So you have the CR skip, the skill points, toxicity, and I think another issue with the game is the constant harassment. Like, you get harassed in this game. Like, people will send you messages in your mailbox about how you suck, how this or that, harassment to join people's leagues. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had a league, I've had to ask people to try to join by me, but people will literally like harass you and keep sending you invites, and you're like, no, stop bugging me. You know, like the harassment, the no life, I guess you could say, in the game, that's another issue. And I mean, the biggest thing I think is just, it's the ego. Like I said before, people think they're better. Like, you have people that come into missions that just because they have a higher CR, they think they're better than everybody, and they think they run the whole thing. And that can be kind of frustrating in itself, because like I said, a lot of the new players, the people that are like maybe just joined maybe a couple months ago, they don't really understand skill points. They don't understand the importance of that you can have a high CR, but if you have no skill points, in a sense, you're trash, you're garbage. I mean, I even had to boost up my skill points, and I'm still not where I need to be, but I'm getting there. And sometimes it's your loadout, it's a lot of other stuff, but I would say those are kind of the main reasons why I think people have left DC Universe. It's just that a lot of the OG players feel like the game is not grindy, like you don't actually have to grind for it. If you have money, and that's a lot of games, if you have money, you can boost your way to the top, and a lot of people just don't like that. And I understand, because like I said, I was in the group where I had to grind for stuff, not be given stuff. So I mean, this is just kind of like a little rant. If I forgot something, leave it down below in the comment section, but that's kind of some of my reasoning of why I believe the game, why people do quit the game, is, like I said, at this point, gear is irrelevant, really, when you think about it. There's so many, like, event missions you can do and side missions you can do. You don't even have to even do the actual, like, missions in your tier to move up in CR. So, honestly, really, CR, when you think about it, is, like, irrelevant in this game when you think about it. Another thing I think, too, is the frustration level of people that come into missions and they're not really ready, and I'm guilty of it too. Like, I remember sometimes when I would be just at the CR, I would come into the mission and be like, oh, I can play it now, so I'm just gonna jump in, when in all reality I probably should have like waited to get my CR up more and get more skill points before jumping in. And that's frustrating to people that in some ways they feel like they did what they had to do. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's probably more things about the game that people don't like, or why people quit the game or take a break from it. And it's not to say that I hate the game. I still play it. I'm just saying these are some of the reasons why I believe people quit the game, or they're just done with it. So let me know your thoughts about, why, if you do play DC Universe Online, why do some people quit? Like, if you maybe used to play, why did you quit? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fan Army.